Abube scored, Cameroon don't win Brazil. Joy filled my heart when Abube scored, Cameroon don't win Brazil. If it was in darkness, so I would have still filmed this video. If it was in light, if it was in snow, in rain, in whatever season, this video. Alright, so guys, welcome to my channel, welcome back. As you saw from the title of the video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys lessons learned from the match between Cameroon and Brazil, and in fact Cameroon's matches in general. 7 life lessons learned. So stay with me, watch, prepare your pen. We're not jotting things during the match, don't worry. I was jotting things down for all of us. Now just grab a pen and a paper and also jot things down now from everything I'm going to say. Okay? So let's get right straight into it. The first lesson is, with God, impossible is possible. In fact, impossible is I am possible. Like, so many people, so many Cameroonians, even before the World Cup started, as they just saw that we were in the same team with Brazil, everybody was like, oh, if we don't win Switzerland, if we don't win Serbia, Brazil is going to trash us, this and that and that. Like, so many people, majority of the people, at least people that really watch football, because it's only when Cameroon is playing that you really see me very interested in football like this. So they're like, oh no, Brazil is going to trash us. If we don't take the other people, then there's nothing. So, in fact, for me, the main aim actually with all of this was that we should win Brazil, and that's what happened. That is, with God, everything is possible. In fact, it's not about you being worried, oh, it's like this one, that one. Just do what you have to do and trust in God, and things are going to work out according to the way God wants them to work out. And in our favor, we never really know. Because imagine, we lost the first match with Switzerland, we drew with Serbia, and imagine the match that we're actually winning at the end of the day, the match with Brazil. Who says that things are impossible with God? Everything is possible, every single thing. And the truth about it is that if we normal analysis, for people that really know football, they would have felt like, oh, Brazil is such a strong team, Brazil is going to trash us, blue black and all of that. And it's actually true to some extent, because they have really good players. But imagine what happened at the end of the day. Neymar did not play, and some other player that I don't know his name did not play. It's possible that if they played, they would have won us. But imagine how the whole situation played out. Like, everything just played out such that at the end of the day, we're the ones that are going to win. And that's why we say, with God, everything is possible. You don't know how he's going to turn around the situation in your life so that it's to suit you, but just continue doing what you have to do and trusting in him and praying. And you don't know when he's going to answer our prayers, but what you sure is that he's going to answer them if it is what he wants for us. Period. It is very important to be humble. Humility is very important, and I'm going to link this with the situation of our goalkeeper Onana. I really do not know how things went down. I don't know the exact story of what happened. If you know the exact story of what happened between the coach Onana, Samuel Eto'o, please comment down below to tell us. But I don't know what exactly happened. The only thing I can say is that no matter the case, no matter the situation, it is very important to be humble, even if you don't agree with what they're telling you to do. So far as is your elder, or let me say, so far as is your coach, in case of this football, so far as your coach that is telling you this is what has to be done, you might not really agree with what he's saying, and that is true. But the best thing that you can do in that situation is just humble yourself, bring yourself down, and do what they're telling you to do. So avoid situations that are going to instead cause you more harm than good. Because see, at the end of the day, he did not play the second match, neither did he play the third match. But if he was humble, if he just said that, okay, let me just stick to what you're saying, even if at the end of the day it turned out that what the coach was saying was not what was supposed to be done, the coach would have learned his lesson and he would have proven his point. But the fact that he decided to retaliate and not do what he was asked to do, look at what it cost him. So guys, let us be humble. This is a very, very important one. People will shame you when you don't do well, and they will praise you when you do well. So what is it that we have to take out from this? The fact is that Don't dwell, don't put your mind or your heart in what people are saying, because people will say anything with regards to the situation, with regards to the current situation. What you have to do is just focus on you, focus on doing what you have to do and to the best of your ability. Focus on proving them wrong, make them understand that what they are saying is not what it really is. Imagine the case of Onana and the case of Epasi, our two goalkeepers. During the second match, when when we were playing with Serbia and Epasi was catching, only the way people were talking about him, only the kind of thing that people said about him, people even went right to his comment section and they were commenting bad things. But now look at what happened during this last match with Brazil. He did excellently, perfectly, for lack of another word. He did so well, extremely well. And look at now, people are praising for the case of Onana. Before the match, people were like, oh, if Onana does not play, we are doomed. If Onana does not play, this and that and that and that. And I don't know, maybe they actually had a point or not. But look at now, Epasi has come and proven himself wrong. People are there on the media. Who is Onana even? What is Onana even? This one, that one. People don't even remember. People are now claiming not to remember who Onana is. Can you imagine? So just focus on what you have to do. Focus on being the best that you can. People are going to talk irrespective of what you do. So it means that people will always have something to say in respect to the decisions that you take. Let's say, for instance, in the case of maybe the coach, song, or the or Eto, people always have something to say. Oh, you would have instead done like this, and maybe you do that. Oh, you would have instead done like that. So no matter what now, just filter out what people say. Take the one that can help you and leave the one that cannot help you, because at the end of the day, whether you like it or not, whether you go up or come down, people will still talk. Whether you're doing, they'll talk. Whether you're not doing, they'll talk. Everything happens for a reason. If something happens today, it was not by mistake. The whole situation with maybe what happened with Onana, and then at the end of the day, Epasi has to be one to be at the goal post and all of that. Everything happened for a reason, because look at what actually ended up happening. Epasi took man of the match. As in, he did extremely well, and he was the one that took the cup for man of the match. So everything happens for a reason. Whatever happened with Onana happened such that Epasi's star will also shine, such that we will not only be reliant on only one person, but so that we'll also be able to see the talent that is in other people. So we'll also be able to see what other people are made of, instead of only focusing on if this person is not there, then it's not going to go for us. Because everybody was kind of like, if Onana is not the one that is going to be at the goal post, then means that we might as well not just watch the match, like we have just lost all of our hopes. But look at what actually turned out at the end of the day. Epasi caught, and he did very well with the match against Brazil. The Brazil that people were talking about, that old Brazil is going to trash us and all of that, talking about how if it's Epasi that is catching the Brazil match, then we should just forget about it. But look at what happened. He proved us wrong, or not us, because I was not against him. He proved the people that were speaking wrong or bad about him, he proved them wrong. Believe even right the last second. Look at when we scored our goal against Brazil. The 90 minutes was already over, and we scored during the extra time. So it means that in whatever thing that we're doing, no matter if the time has not yet come to an end, then there's still a possibility for us to do what we have to do. In whatever activities that we're carrying out, let's just actually carry this with us, that we should believe right to the last second. We should not lose hope, because time is going by and we're not really seeing anything to show for it. We have to believe right up to the last second. The way Abubakar scored the goal just into the extra time, imagine that we had really been like, it is over, we cannot do anything again. But we did it because we believed right to the last second. Last but not the least, teamwork makes the dream work. I don't know if it's true, but it was I hearsay. I heard that a particular lineup of the players was proposed to song since the beginning of the World Cup, but it's actually at this last match, the Brazil match, that maybe he took into account what people were proposing. That's what I heard. And it's because at the end of the day, we might have ideas, but it's not only our ideas that are the best to be carried out. Something that somebody says to you can actually be a very, very big contribution and can actually change a lot of things in the positive direction. So sometimes we should be open to maybe criticism, because not all criticism is bad. We also have good criticism, positive criticism that's going to help us to advance. So teamwork makes the dream work. Don't only feel like it's only what you say that is the best, but be ready to also take corrections or take propositions from other people, filter it out and take the one that's going to best suit you and best suit everybody. On that note, Cameroon is the pace setter, the record breaker. Cameroon has won. They said Cameroon is the first country to ever win Brazil during a World Cup. Or did they say first African country? In fact, something like that. And then they said Abubakar, our Abube, is the first person to ever score and win against Brazil. So record breakers, pace setter. It's true that we did not qualify to go to the next round, but just this match with Brazil, in fact, it's like Brazil was that cup and we have taken the cup. So at the end of the day, we have still taken the cup. Abube, he has taken a cup for man of the match. Epasi took a cup for man of the match. So we don't only take one cup, we even took 2 cups, you see. So what you say is what you attract. What you say is what you attract. If you want positive things to come to you, say positive things. If you want negative things to come to you, keep on saying the negative that you're always saying, and you're going to attract those things to yourself. And you know, the highest thing that actually, shall I say, nerved me during this period of Cameroon playing was the people that were openly not supporting Cameroon. Openly. As in, okay, you're not supporting Cameroon now. Do it even. Tie it somewhere and say it. But openly, when a whole country is kind of like, no, we are behind our country. But there are some people that will still find the big hearts to come and be saying that, oh, Cameroon is this, Cameroon is that. Anyways, at the end of the day, we have proven them wrong. Now our players come, we welcome people very well, because you guys have done a very, very good, excellent, in fact, broken the record, and we are very, very proud of you guys. Allez les Lions. Who said that impossible is Cameroon? L'impossible n'est pas le Cameroun. Until French has come out, you see how the Palaver was not really